Afternoon everybody, hope everybody's okay, better than me hopefully. So Friday the 15th of January, I'll do a bit of a backstory first I think. So not been many videos for a bit because my computer that I edit my videos on died. Wouldn't start, wouldn't boot. I spent most of last weekend trying to fix it, all the usual things, you know, trying to do Windows repair, putting it on a USB, Windows boot up, going into, not DOS, what's it called these days? Oh, I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, you know, where you put your instructions into the old-fashioned black screen, doing all that, trying to repair the boot section from there, and not having it. So that computer I bought from Amazon as just like a box with no keyboard and everything a couple of years ago. I had nothing but problems with it. Used to keep crashing, went back to the seller, came back, and basically the hard drive's gone kaput. And took the hard drive out, put it in the other computer and had a look at it, and it's a second-hand hard drive. That's why. It's been booted up something like, it's been running for something like 1,000 days or 1,000 times, I can't remember exactly now, but anyway, second-hand hard drive in a new computer from, you know, like a small seller on eBay, not eBay, Amazon. So yeah, rubbish. And when you look at it, it's got some corrupted sections, which will be the boot section, which is why it won't recover. Anyway, bought a new hard drive off Amazon, turned up in Maryport post office at 1 AM on Saturday morning, didn't arrive. Wasn't delivered, didn't get delivered Monday, didn't get delivered Tuesday, and it kept saying it'll be delivered today by 9 PM. No, it wasn't. So I went down on Wednesday and they were shut. So I thought, oh, forget this. Because by that point I could cancel the order. So I cancelled the order with Amazon, reordered it to be delivered to work. It came the next day, so it came within like 12-15 hours. So then I've got the computer repaired now. I'm just putting a few things back on. My normal intro sections I seem to have lost, and when I say I lost them, I don't mean they've been corrupted or deleted. I just can't find them because I can take the hard drive out, put it in another computer and pull it up and then drag the files onto a USB drive to transfer across and put them on, but I just can't find where it's stored the intro sections, and that's more to do with the actual software, because it doesn't save it as a project, it saves it as an intro, and then it doesn't tell you where it saves them, so I can't find them yet. I found one. Anyway, enough of that. On to this. So part 2 of fitting new cables on my TCR Avanced Pro, now that I'm rebuilding it. I've put the rear cables into the shifters and the brake cables in, and then I was running through. And if you remember, I was putting down and I said there was one of the liners missing. So that's the liners that go down the tube, down tube. And that one, which is for the rear one, had come separated. But also then when it goes around the bottom bracket, it's all crushed and damaged. And the same with this one. So you couldn't feed the cables through, it just got stuck and jammed. And it's actually crushed. They're all crushed and damaged. So I bought some new ones. So we've got to fit these first. So this is from Giant Spurs UK. It was like £2 or £3, and I had to pay postage. So that came pretty quickly. So we're going to get this in. Now, so there's a hole in the back here that we need to get up from underneath and feed, not that one, the white one, down through that hole so the cable will run round, and then get the cables in. So I'll show you a trick to do that. So we've got the old gear cable that I took out, and I'll show you the hole first, and all I'm going to do is put that cable down through the hole, and then when I feed the new liner in, I can feed it onto the old cable and it'll push the liner up through the hole. So yeah, other story. I went a cropper on the ice this morning, putting my bin out, landed on my elbow and my knee. So I've tweaked my knee. My knee's actually more sore than my elbow is. But yeah, it's not good. So those are the new liners. Let's bring you in. So that's the hole that we need to get the cable guide through, the liner through. So I'm just going to get that old gear cable I took out and put that through the hole first. Again, just doing it one-handed. Oh, missed. And that'll come out in that hole at the bottom bracket. There we go. Right, so then we'll get the new liners, which aren't very straight. They're all curling up. So they're not going to go down that tube very well, are they? Let's do this way. So, popping the old one down. So you can see I've just got the old liner at the bottom. And what I'm going to do is feed that old cable up there. I'm going to have to bend down. Hope you can see. I'm just using this as a guide. So it's now here at the top. So I can pull that out and using that as a guide. Let's put the new one down. Dropped it. Let's do it again. Right, put it back through, got the cable. Get my new guide. Feed that back down. So repeat the process for the black. I'll come back to you when I've done the black. So quite a bit of fiddling, but I've got them both through now. So now, put the screw back in up there. So black is at the top, rear's at the top. Right. Now, just got to put over the little bits for the bottom bracket guides. And they go together like that. It goes through like that. The guide through for the rear, so again, put that cable through. And then we can just feed it in. And then pull that up. Just stand up. Okay. So that's through now. Yeah, that's that one in. So that should now accept the new cable. Now we've got to feed the rear one through. Again, I'm going to drop a cable, this one, in backwards. Do it the other way. That's where the liner comes in, the old bit of liner. torque the cable down the liner, bring it back down so you can see. Now we should have cable there. Bingo. So now I've got the cable there. Sorry about that, you couldn't see. So using the old liners and a bit of old cable. Right, I'm back. Final bit for today. First thing I'm going to do is trim the new front mechanism inner liner because it's way too long, and then we can feed the new cable through. I'm not going to pinch them up and tighten them up and set them today, I'll do that in another video. Now let's turn this back around this way. I want to snip it about there. So I've just cut a bit off. Feed the new cable down the bottom one. Right, you should see it popping up through there now. There we go, done. Cable's through. I had to snip off another little piece of liner just because when I got it to the front mechanism, as I operated the front mechanism, I'd not cut enough off. Just have to watch for that. Could do with a new bit of cable outer for the front. Don't think I've got any. I might have, I'll have to have a hunt. And I'll just fish it back out and replace that because the bit where the adjuster is a bit iffy. It's not too bad, but it could just do with replacing. So that's it for today. I'll do a part 3 of setting everything up. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. See you in the next one. Take care everybody.